Fear is a call for love. By applying the Holy Spirit's interpretation of the reactions of others more and more consistently, you will gain an increasing awareness that His criteria, that's a capital H, His criteria, are equally applicable to yours. For to recognize fear is not enough to escape from it, although the recognition is necessary to demonstrate the need for escape. The Holy Spirit must still translate it into truth. If you were left with the fear, having recognized it, you would have taken a step away from reality, not toward it. Yet we have repeatedly emphasized the need to recognize fear and face it without disguise as a crucial step in the undoing of the ego.
See, the point is how you see your ego is you look out and see what you're afraid of.
Yeah.
That's how you see your ego, because you look out and see what you can't look in. You have to see how you respond to the world is what you need healing of, meaning because they are reflections of your thoughts, what's out there.
Consider how well the Holy Spirit's interpretation of the motives of others will serve you then. Having taught you to accept only loving thoughts in others and to regard everything else as an appeal for help, He has taught you that fear is an appeal for help. This is what recognizing it really means. If you will not protect it, He will reinterpret it. That is the ultimate value to you in learning to perceive attack as a call for love. We have learned surely that fear and attack are inevitably associated. If only attack produces fear, and if you see attack as the call for help that it is, the real nature of fear must dawn upon you, for fear is a call for love, an unconscious recognition of what has been denied. Fear is a symptom of your deep sense of loss.
And I think we have a memory of, in the near-death experiences, they talk about this immense love they feel.
Yeah.
So we know we're missing something.
Yes.
So we have a deep sense of loss. We want to know who took that from us. And that's why everyone's looking for who to blame. Who took that from me? I know I had it once. Who took it from me? Because we don't recognize we did it to ourselves. And
yes.
And that's what the Course is trying to say. You did it to yourself, and I'm going to help you stop doing it to yourself. If you listen to me and follow my guidance and do these meditations, you can stop doing this to yourself, and you can reclaim that love that you really haven't lost, you've just lost touch with.
If when you perceive it in others, you learn to supply the loss, the basic cause of the fear is removed. Thereby, you teach yourself that fear does not exist in you.
By answering a call for love with the love, meaning you decide to let the Holy Spirit show you how you can answer it with love. Okay, so now you're extending love. Then read this.
Thereby you teach yourself that fear does not exist in you, for you have in yourself the means for removing it and have demonstrated this by giving it.
See? You brought the love back in that you thought was gone. You asked the Holy Spirit for you to be a vehicle for love. So now the love that you thought you threw away and you didn't know who took it, you just brought back in, and now you know who's in charge. You see? That's why it's so powerful.
I rule my mind, and I alone must
And I can be the love that I denied myself by giving it to my brother, and then I'll know I have it too. That's how I'll remember I have the love too, by giving it. Because I have it right now. I've just lost touch with it. This is how you open it up to yourself, by giving it.
Yes.
By letting the Spirit show you how to give it where you wanted to deny it.
Fear and love are the only emotions of which you are capable. One is false, for it was made out of denial. And denial
of love
depends.
You realize fear only comes because you denied the love that is everything. So you're only afraid because of an act of will on your part to deny what God has already given you. So this is why only you can undeny your denial. You see, you're the only one that did it. You're the only one that can undo it. Because God has not abandoned you. He's right here now in your mind, ready to guide every thought you have.
One is false, for it was made out of denial, and denial depends on the real belief in which is denied for its own existence. By interpreting fear correctly as a positive affirmation of the underlying belief it masks, you are undermining its perceived usefulness by rendering it useless. Defenses which do not work at all are automatically discarded. If you raise what fear conceals to clear-cut, unequivocal predominance, fear becomes meaningless. You have denied its power to conceal love, which was its only purpose.
Fear's only purpose is to deny the love that's there.
To
Just
conceal love, yes.
Conceal God's love that's there. That's the essence of the universe. It's the quantum field of possibility. It's love field. It's a love field of unlimited freedom and power. And to fear is a denial of that quantum field of creation and love right there. We have the power to make anything work, and we are denying that by being afraid. I mean, it's just unbelievable what we're doing.